take a look at. We're back. I'm Slinky. And we're here to slay some princesses. So, kilometer in the ends. And meanwhile, we'll look at our progress. Also, hi souls. I forgot to do the blood thing, so don't try to use an AI voice right now. It won't go through. Let's do that back again. There we go. So, let me get our list. Thank you for the hit patch. Okay, so where's the list? Where's the list? Here we go. We made quite a bit of progress last time. There's still a lot to do. We also figured possibly how to get the tour. Where was it? Yeah. Yeah, there's something that we wanted to do. Probably just going to stab her. But we will have to kiss her eventually. And we have a bunch of other things. Like with the princess and the dragon. I am curious that it mentions a horoscope carrying. I wonder if there's another route to this place? Those already ready to start some princesses. Let me think. This book blank. And there are some routes where we get stabbed. Sorry, we get possessed. And then we can stab ourselves. In this one we don't have the blade. Do we have anything else that would lead us into stabbing? Not really. Have I marked the damsel down? Yep. So, the ads have ended. Let's get to work. I think we ended another run. Yep, so it would seem.
You make your way up the shore.
Or
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
we stopped at the very last run. I do not remember. Whatever's case, we know what to do. Don't take the blade.
The door?
Let's see if I'm correct about this. I'm here to save you.
You're here.
Let's see what I can do.
You'll only make...
Okay.
Get the key.
You make your way to...
Let her fight through. Slay the
Without
princess.
hesitation, the wound drives her to the ground. Though your
Slay
nerves
the
are seized.
princess. Ow. We're still in the previous run. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Is there... Actually, we can try this path.
The princess is still chained to the wall.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so...
This is worth the attempt.
Oh. The interior...
Take
You
the
reached it.
blade.
Good.
Into the basement.
Finally,
Need
a
a
voice
plan?
of reason. The rest of you should take notes. You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose... We're going to die down here. Please stop saying...
Do nothing. It won't matter.
Decide it's best to do...
There you are.
As the princess approaches, your arms quickly...
As usual.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Was there another thing to do here?
liver, nerves, heart,
No, we've got an old seat.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
We don't have to be enemies.
Would you look at that? You're suggesting exactly what I want. Somebody's ahead of the curve. I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Ominous?
nerves, heart, lungs,
Then why did you threaten me on the stairs?
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
St. Peter?
nerves, heart, lungs,
And what if I put things to it, you?
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Only until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs,
And
liver.
then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out.
She's aware how it
Nothing
works.
Before then, I'm sure I can get creative.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're a lunatic, you know that,
I
right?
am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, 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 liver.
I was sent you here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you
Destroy is
leave.
such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world. but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
Harold is going overtime there. They better finish this conversation quick.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Then why did you threaten me at the
I
stairs?
am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
They will all die if you do them what you've done to me.
When everyone dies eventually, they're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Why would you
Nerves.
finish me off?
Because I don't want to. Look at the way you're.
The princess leans
If I want to see you go.
She slowly runs her velvet. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. You're back. Lungs.
One moment, and then and
She pulls away.
but that wouldn't be very.
Liver, nerves,
Alright.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Could you turn off the whole organ shutting down situation?
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
And if I let you out, what then?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Being around is bad, Emma can stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
I'll just die
And
then.
then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
I sure doubt that. Get enough tries and I'm bound to win eventually. And maybe you don't get to come back like I did.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then I push you. And you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It
Yes.
sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together. Hand in hand.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
How about I'll just kill you?
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably. And you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Well, put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
You poor, poor thing. Wrong choice.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
You're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you, like a creeping mold. No.
Let me out!
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out!
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping.
Let me out!
A reprieve.
Let me out!
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it...
Let
No.
Let me out!
This is all too much. You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Oops, I think I broke you.
Oh, right.
I'll see you soon.
Oh. Ah, yes, here's the unique chapter. Can we just leave?
You
Stay
do
where I am.
nothing.
You
Can you
have
do
already
that?
committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Fuck you!
You slowly make your way through the umbral, but eventually... You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the cabin that...
Proceed.
Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be... Of course it'll work.
You'd have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, with every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer and closer
But if it's always just a matter of time,
and closer
you're going to have to stop running eventually.
and closer.
Everything stops running eventually, except
Right,
me.
right.
I've already taken your will, and
Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers.
And we're here.
I think you know.
I can stop right here. Okay. So let me boost the volume. Found it?
Ever
Slay the princess.
violent.
I checked her authority.
What you mistake
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles.
You learned to
You
put
are a
yourself
body.
away.
You are gory
You're
rivers.
still miserable.
you've died countless.
These all these pretentious metaphors of potential making grand proclamations about who I am and who you are. Did really even sing that to baby?
If my words feel
You are devoured. Pray for something. We had a dance unfinished, and in the pitch black maw of the earth, you buried me, and I buried you. But even held by root and stone, we continued our step until finally we could step no longer. A sharp pause, a dull silence, a climax, but not a finale. The dance is our only salvation. Without me, you would have starved forever.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what I say to you because you're just going to keep telling me your perspective like it's some universal truth.
the only universal truth is that there are no universal truths. There is only you and me, existing in relation to the other. And I will not stop our dance until you understand. Is a person. A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
It was so much better when it was with your vessels. Even at their worst, they all still hurt me.
They are mere fragments of a whole. They bought into delusion because none of them were able to see past themselves.
A web of nerves, and upon a web of nerves, you knew me, and when the time.
I don't know what you are. You aren't anything. You're just something under their skin.
You cling to things that never truly existed.
If it takes all of eternity to break your grip on petty, fickle, fleeting selves, both mine and yours, then I will break it.
Clash between the dates?
Are you still committed to my destruction? Nothing is immutable. There is no... You cannot... Oh,
Right. Have to die. And Shiro's here.
You need a better place to strike from if you're going to land a decisive blow. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. Then let's
I'm
go.
ready. Take the
That's
blade.
probably for the best. The stairs. And
Can you
down
down
we
the
go.
stairs?
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Slay the
So
princess.
this is really it then. Let's see this through.
so this is what it feels like to actually die. I think this is for the best. I've always loved you.
And here she goes. Small Carvus is with us.
Is that a metaphor or...
Set yourself free. Now, let's go see the tour in
You're on the
progress.
path.
What I
That's
wanted
the
to do.
spirit. The You
The
take...
blade. I wasn't supposed to take
Door
the
to the
blade.
basement.
Maybe I can still do
Good.
this.
You're still listening to reason.
Or it'll end up to adversary. Oh, at least we can get an ending from there.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
Nothing.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious...
Dark enough.
That seems like a pretty good Leaving
That's
her
a wrong
alive,
choice.
One way or another, and if you don't, I can promise that you'll...
you have to...
I'll get you out of here.
Love.
I'll be...
I didn't expect
You
you
make your way
wanted
back
to
to
get
the
that choice. Save the
Again
princess.
cut into her flesh. No, we won't.
Slay the
Bring the
princess.
blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. Okay. There's no going back now. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you
Ominous?
that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Go on. This is a bit different, actually. It seems I haven't never done this path. I'm slightly tempted to give up, but
Thank
slay the
you.
princess.
You swing your arm towards her throat, but she's ready for it. She
Ah,
grabs your
this
arm,
one.
but you drop the blade.
Ended up the tower instead. Assisted God through force of arms, but ultimately succumbs. I may have an idea how to do it.
If that's what you want. You take the blade.
Then, we need to
The door to
find
the-
her, but then fail at the end.
Making your way down the spirals to the princess. As if on
Yeah.
command, the blade slips from your grasp.
Oh, are you still trying to define?
No.
Perhaps you need another.
You
Pick
reach
up the
forward.
blade.
You can feel a
Stand.
creaking tension between body and...
End
Oh,
this.
we'll end this all.
Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive.
Slay the princess.
You can put that.
Is this the moment?
No.
Yes, that's the moment. I had to make sure. On yours.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me. And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world.
Really?
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Ominous?
It's time for us to seize my destiny.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not... No. You can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so
Look at
close.
that,
I
all we
won't
have
let-
is the
All you
blade.
need to do is believe it's been done.
What happens if I don't believe?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart. It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please, don't do this.
I have to, it's over, I'm
There's nothing
sorry.
to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. It is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Break your chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Boxing would be so happy with this sight. And she's gone.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us, and that.
Is anyone else feel
It
anxious? The narrator is
Does
gone.
that mean the world ended? There's
I'm
something.
supposed to look at the
dreadful.
mirror?
I'm begging you.
Ignore him? Gaze? Seed?
Something.
What happens now?
Nothing. She
Make
asks.
me forget. Now let's do this properly.
You make your. The interior of the cabin.
Also, did we unlock? We did. The tower is done. So, if nothing else, we can prove that we've done something this stream.
The blade is your implement.
Don't make the blade yet. Need to have a nice talk with the princess.
You're only make.
Okay.
Return.
You make your way to. Without hesitation, you grip, though your nerves are
Wait.
seized. You steel
Finish
your
the job.
resolve and take an.
Go to the cabin.
Oh,
Proceed.
the interior.
Take
You
the
take
plate. Enter the basement.
The door to the.
I
Hello?
recognize that voice.
I'm going to give you the blade as gesture of goodwill.
You can't.
But
You're
give
going
me
to
the
get
blade.
everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That's a woman after my own heart. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, she creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
You're beautiful. I want to actually save you. This feels like the only way to do it.
She calls back, clearly
Aww.
caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
She blushed. No. I made my wife blush.
I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
Yes, we did.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
I'm flirting.
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then she buries the blade in your heart.
There we go. And here's. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah,
It's
we know.
fine.
You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Oh, God, I summoned him back. I'm sorry.
Ho ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Spitten, as much as I hate you, you're into
I
something.
like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
I apparently summoned Hikari. Hello.
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to
Yeah?
love. She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
They did?
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. What another? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Whether I stab her or not, I'm not sure
Oh,
yet.
are
We'll see.
Great. So you've obviously been here before.
Let me actually see. They did just stab her. You could also kiss her.
Twice, actually. Sure. Twice.
Ew! I'm being bombarded! Souls, why would you torture me so? With 1,000 bits. Thank you, though. I hope it was worth the bombardment. I'm sure you could have used it better. Also, why did no one say that we're at the wrong game title? My poor neck is broken. Also, I hope you don't think I'm plotting a finger after she stabbed me in the
That's
heart.
the spirit. Don't forget what she's done to you. She's practically asking for you to slay her. Even though we were stabbed in the heart, it doesn't mean that we don't still have one. She'll come around, just like we did. Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to violence here, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Maybe we won her over last time. Who knows? Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top.
Right.
Because that's worked out great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Shut up.
It isn't long.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely... Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Let me see, just in case. Because we have the Smitter here. Maybe we need to have Smitter to be able to kiss her.
You step forward and approach the scorched... You know what you have to do. Wipe away... You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance. Alas, our fine features remain unseen. Well, seems like the only way... Yes, that's where everything tends to be.
Into the
You
basement.
step through the frame of scorched wood. The stairs to their spot. These thorns are an expression of her pain. Her voice.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I just want to talk. Really
I think
talk.
you know how this goes. I'm down here.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here
Kinda.
to laugh?
I have an option to leave. I really want to kiss her. That's why we saved. I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to see. You feel that?
I want...
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not doing what I'm afraid. Yes,
The
afraid.
princess clutches the blade closer to her.
That sounds nice.
Her eyes dart away from you.
And I've also hurt you.
Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in
Reach
ready
for the
reach
blade.
towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but
It's
we
fine.
are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guard. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show. Or, hear me out. We slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and that sounds like a splendid idea. I see that the lines have... It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
This is a familiar conversation.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. That's right. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of
Souls
us now.
really hates Smitten.
One of the good guys. You take the blade
I just
to
wanna
the
kiss
thorny
her.
vines, imprisoning the prince. She flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that,
Doesn't
you're
shoot.
right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making...
You actually.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Souls, this is the only reason why I'm marching along. To get this choice.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Let us kiss the princess.
You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Of course not.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
There's no bridges.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
She's going to completely ruin it.
You lean in and you kiss her.
Yep.
And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come on now, this
No.
is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
He's making fun of us.
Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us.
Yes, he is.
It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. Unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Yes.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that
We
so
did it.
graciously allowed you... We cut through those other vines just fine. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down.
Step into the thorns.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend.
Well, that
Your
was easy.
nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
Souls, you're thinking of the wrong line. But we are... If you're that interested, I can give you that promise.
We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate
Don't
at the
worry.
cabin door.
She'll
This
lead us.
is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was...
Step into the freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
Because someone's being a bitch. I can understand.
This is...
This is the only time I feed with Smitten.
Flickering light.
So, as I promised, next we're going to get eaten. And we got to kiss. Strike the Tony. The rose's heart, and then they'll be shared prison. Whatever's the case,
You make your way. The interior.
we don't need to take the blade.
The door.
Wait, really?
Only
Pretend to help her.
Okay.
My turn.
You make your way to the
And... slay.
without hesitation. Though your nerves are
Slay.
seizing with pain, you seize a moment.
Give
Are
up.
you serious? A warm. The interior.
Before we go down there, they haven't got these to her. I don't think we're going to need the blade.
No
Just
steel
enter the
claw.
basement.
Do you think? I guess we'll just.
We don't have to kill each other, you know that, right?
There's a shift in the humid air and something enormous. Yes, he was too quick to outrun. I guess that's it. Unfortunately for you,
Let's see if this
you
is
are in the
enough.
dark.
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath
When I killed you, I tried to leave the...
the flesh around.
But you...
Stop. Her muscle changed. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom.
Gravity pulls.
Yeah,
And
we
then
know
it
how
was-
this
I
goes.
learned from...
Does that work? Do you really? We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw.
Fine, you can leave.
Oh, can I?
The click of what you presume to be a door ripples through the layers of suffocating flesh.
That wasn't so hard.
You feel her take another massive step, and then another, and then it's gone quiet, hasn't it?
You feel it churning into forms around you, and wet tunneling before you're ejected to a place that is nowhere at all.
I guess I don't need you to be a part of me. How lucky for you. This place is cold.
Well, that was easy.
She's gone. And is that a...
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tide.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is consumed by instinct, a predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a cunning heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Now we can decide where we're going next.
I will be here.
Bring a piece to her. Something that we didn't actually do.
You make your way. The interior of...
Now, I wonder if that's the solution to that. And then we'll see where it leads. I can mark the piece as done. We are missing one, but that will be unlocked eventually. There's no way around it. Slowly but surely, we're getting this done. Where to next? Did you have any suggestions, chat? Where should we go? Do mention.
You take
Meanwhile, I'm going to try something.
the door.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a... Then what?
Captain,
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an
Oh,
getting you out of here.
Oh, you...
I'll be...
You make your way
Saber?
against you cut into her flesh. No, we
Okay, we have to win her this time. Jack, just
stop
give up.
that.
Okay, not letting me pick a choice.
The blade.
Put it up to the prisoner. What? You don't take the blade. I thought I was going to get something out of this, but no.
The interior. I'm afraid
Into
I'm
the
going to
basement.
insist. Normally,
Can I get a
yeah,
seat?
but not wonderful. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. The door to the basement.
Allow me to reload them. Didn't mean to press that. Okay, where shall we go? What haven't we done? We could wish me the happily ever after. Entering the game with the help of a manipulative force. Time to rescue her. Which means souls, you're going to have to stab Smitten about it.
How many times do I have to tell you how? You're owning.
Okay.
You make your way.
Slot?
Fine. No,
Water?
stop that. The blade.
Resist.
Move.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior.
I know,
The door to the basement creaks open.
but this is necessary. Rescue her?
What are you talking? Let me guess.
I wanna do.
End.
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy. Okay, I'll find some... I just want to make you happy. Oh, is that...
And we start, and the smitten is done. Congratulations, souls.
You cross the room. There is no. No, there is. What a strange thing. That's because I'm not. You
Reach
reach
forward.
forward. This hall.
Hello.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare.
Something's holding me down.
Princess smiles.
You mentioned
Oh,
dinner.
right, dinner. I took...
See?
You begin to feast.
everything
been
you
given
need.
everything someone else.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining... Who?
The lovesick.
Hey, what am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could.
That doesn't give me the stuff I wanted. Mentions finished by a game with the help of a manipulative voice. I need to see what happens when all the lights
We
go
do,
out.
don't we? I'm not happy here. I don't think I.
The princess saw...
Slay the princess.
You sure you want to do that? Isn't this what you wanted us to do from the beginning? It is. I think I might have made a terrible mistake.
Wow, for once the narrator doesn't
Terrible
agree.
mistake. You sold this as her being a threat to the entire world. Was that a lie?
No, it wasn't. I'm just not sure the world I want is worth it.
This is some sort of trick. You're trying to use reverse psychology on us, or what if this is reverse psychology?
Think what you will. I'm only here to guide you. You're the one who makes the decisions.
Ah. Don't get cold feet. Now, this is good for everyone. I'm saving the world here.
The princess doesn't try to flee as you cross the room, murderous intent settling into your eyes. All she does is stand to face you. She offers no resistance as your fingers wrap around the blade dangling from her neck. As the weapon sinks deep into her heart, all she manages are 3 muttered words.
It's finally over.
Yeah,
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off, Lando. I really hope that's true.
We'll never know, will we?
I feel cold. But I guess I felt that way.
and she's gone.
She's gone. Is that a...
It's finally over. Cue your happy ending.
There's
I'm ready to go
the
back.
next time.
So this is the final run. Okay. So stick those out. Now for your head, I am curious about this one.
You make your...
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the
What's
cabin
in
is
that
almost
achievements we
entirely
have?
bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Alright, there's this one strange one. Strange begins, but gets strange endings.
The blade...
We have that in the end of everything. Adjourn to your strange beginning and slay her once and for all. just curious. Oh, we have
You
to
take
take the
the-
break this time. Okay. Fair enough.
The door to the... Good.
Can you do the
You're
stairs?
still listening to reason.
And stairs
Then
talk.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling
I
hands
tell a little talk.
and drops to the floor with an unceremonious...
Oh,
Talked enough. I just thought of how to do it, but it's too late.
Oh, you...
I'll be here.
You make your way back.
Lay the
Without
princess.
hesitation, you You steal your resolve and take another.
And we're at the adversary. I'm gonna go get killed upstairs.
Oh, the cabin.
No blades
Yeah,
this
let her
time.
free.
Right.
I'm actually here to free.
Free her? You aren't.
Who says I want to be
Are you really just gonna not say anything to that? If she doesn't want to leave, doesn't this whole situation just work out for everyone?
There's nothing out there for me. The only thing I care about is right here. All I want is to keep knowing what it feels like to kill you and be killed by you. I want to feel that knife split me open. I want to feel your bones snap beneath my fists.
I think I'll just let the princess speak for herself here. Leaving her in the basement isn't an answer. You have to make a choice.
And there's only one choice worth making. Fight her. Win.
Not this time. Turn around and leave without saying anything.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think
As you step towards the stair, and then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Run like hell.
You do your best to practically feel her steamy breath. You're safe.
The blade. Take the blade from the altar.
You're fine just the way you are,
Are
thank you.
you sure about that?
Do you think this door is enough to hold me? You're not getting out of this.
Fire cabin shape. It's huge, and
If we had a weapon, we'd be fine.
yes, you should probably pick up the blade, shouldn't you? I know I'd feel a lot safer with it. Before you can act, another impact shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors.
She comes.
The doors explode outwards, shards of stone clattering against the walls.
After everything we've been through, I can't believe this is going to end with you cowering in a corner. You're pathetic.
We're doomed! In a fit of violence, the princess explodes across the room and closes the gap between you. She is merciless. With every blow comes a bloom of fresh pain, igniting nerves you didn't know you even had, your skin bruising and splitting and bleeding as her fists rain down relentlessly. But thankfully, you won't have to bear this agony much longer. Your body has its limits, and she has found them. I hate this. With your body a shapeless pulp, her fingers wrap around what's left of your neck.
You disgust me.
You hear a snap. Then
Oh,
everything
that was quick.
you're on.
There's the adversary. Now that's done. Agility is the only way. I think I know how to do that. Do I think I know what the other one
Alright,
is as well?
change of plans.
Who cares about the blade? If we had a chance against...
We've seen...
Have we done everything at the ferry? Now, I feel so cold. Is it because you're gone? The blade is still here. Oh, I'm sure it does.
If that's what you want, then...
Well, this is just great. Let me...
This is all...
That's
I'll
a good
read
point.
things here.
Everything...
Just... Let's go to the cabin.
Good. We're all on the... The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. The only furniture of note, the blade is your implement.
It's a dot. See? Now, not this. The blade is still here, even after everything. Perhaps if we get unwound, we still have the blade.
You take the blade from the pedestal. You step forward. You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the...
I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. A
Yeah,
fight
you
is
have-
a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other.
It cuts both.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls
Here
are
we are.
painted in blood. A deep, sickening...
hollowed
Do
out.
you know what I'm going to?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation, and then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. She is loose.
She's only trying to connect with us.
Come on now.
Wouldn't you want to dig for a spark once you lost it? To try to reignite something, even if it hurts?
Let her in.
The blade tumbles from your nervous fingers as you stand, arms outstretched, facing the bleeding princess as she barrels towards you, with a horrifying squelch. No, that's our stuff. She just did.
This is...
Oh, you are just... So, no.
Don't think that I'll allow you death here.
Attempt to die.
Yes. I think that would be for the best.
Can we even do that? Is death the sort of thing we can just decide to do? You do your best to die, but try though you might, you find yourself unable to perish.
Good, because we're not a quitter.
Shut up,
Yes,
stubborn.
hopefully this means there's still a chance for the world here.
Don't you get it? It's too late. We've both changed too much. We're not the challenge she wants anymore. The spark is gone.
I can feel you attempting to slip away. Is that what you want then? Are you so terrified of my desires that you'd prefer any escape at all? Are you so terrified of me that you prefer death to my company?
Yep.
At least you're quiet now. At least you haven't fallen back on words. They aren't music. They are...
Your eye held far outside your skull by a thin...
Let's see what meaning we can find together. Let's see...
Something infiltrate the body of one of those cells.
Are you still there?
Yes? Then two are peeled away. 128. 16,000.
But something is happening.
1,048,000.
Could you stop this?
The hundreds don't. 16,000,007.
Are you still there? Are you...
268 million. We don't need to count anymore.
I
Your
don't think
lungs
they
fill
can
with
stop.
You means we exist.
You're right about one thing.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
It is okay to let go.
I'm letting go.
Yes.
You are stretched
arrow's
into a
gone.
line 12 feet.
The blanket is still here. Last
You
time
are
we got cold here.
and
Shall we?
stretched and stretched until you are longer than the world itself.
Let us stick around as
You
long
wrap
as you
around
please, dear.
again,
Thank you.
and then the forces disappear. The
Just
bonds
like
holding
us.
your cells together.
turn and leave.
You turn back towards the stairs, putting the princess forever out of your mind.
Alone.
Maybe going our separate ways is the only way things can ever get better. At least this can be over.
Over? You do know that this really doesn't solve anything, right?
Shut up,
It
narrator.
doesn't have to solve anything.
But this isn't over. She'll
And
find...
he's gone too.
I feel so cold. Is it because you're gone?
Ah, there we go.
So the
You need to look at yourself, whatever you see, it's going to be okay. I kinda like Viking. Sometimes he's absolutely right what to
you
do.
know.
And back up. What happens
Ever
now?
the violence has always been a...
Remain silent.
But you say nothing.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. You doused the flames of false devotion. And in my despair, you tore down the walls and freed us both from a mocker. Would you rebuild those walls and throw the world in them? Would you keep them in that box we shared and tell them that they're happy?
And so you're quiet.
Yep.
You are revenge. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. Within, you are tightly bound and choke on heavy air as acid burns its way into your pores. A nest of things devouring within things devouring. But even when dissolved, you gifted me a life. Perhaps it was fear that drove you. Perhaps it was compassion. But the outcome of an act matters more than its intentions. There's a natural order to the cycle of things. A world without sustenance is a world without relationships. And it is...
Stay
It
silent.
is in our broken silence, the lack of an answer. Thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul. An endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Right. Remain silent.
Still, you hide the contours of your heart. You are nothing.
Remain silent.
Your stoicism knows no end. Nothing is immutable. There is... Even now, you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to...
You don't have to face her alone.
What?
I don't think you can.
Right,
You
I
can't.
need to do
And
something
lucky for
else.
you. No blade it is. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that I don't think I'm the same princess that's been with you since...
Go through
Doesn't
all
matter
the
what we
choices.
call ourselves? I don't know. I'm a part of... Right back at you. In a way, you were the one who decided to come down here without a weapon. Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I think I'm gonna stay right.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Open the door. Okay. A little bit more practice. You still have a little bit more time.
You're on a path. You're here.
We need to go check that one at some point, but first...
You make your... The intent. You take the...
Wait. Go back. There's an issue. I want the strange endings
You're on a path
the strange
in the
beginnings.
woods.
And the way it sounds like I'm supposed to leave. The only issue is if we
Seriously?
leave at this point. Yes, it definitely
Somehow
will.
I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Turn again and
You're
leave
really
again.
keen on wasting...
You're not emotionally blackmailing into doing
Stakes
this.
and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life. Fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? There's always a choice.
Again, a different
Let me tell
location.
you right now that you're making... And here we go. As you trek into
Perfect.
the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's... But as you focus in every way... But you're too stubborn for... You've doomed us all. You know that, right? You lose track of just how long you spend a... You're on a path.
We got it. Head into the
You
cabin
know
now.
I can tell when you're lying, right? Please, a warning. The cabin interior,
Whatever they do, doesn't matter.
the door to the bed.
The soft
You step
right
to the
stairs.
right, but the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself, time, physical sensations dull, and then...
Right?
Are you okay?
What the hell was that?
I was here to
But I
slay
don't
you.
want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and
As the princess speaks, we can do that? I don't like this. Again. Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left. Until? It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. Whatever you saw last... Oh, new plan! Let's see if...
That sounds like a good idea.
Wait, that's not right.
Say nothing.
She's...
Now
is
we
that
have unlocked the strange beginnings.
I'm begging you.
Now who wants to stab the 31?
Nothing. She asked.
And possibly see her do
You make
something
your way-
weird with the blade? Whatever the case.
The interior of the cabin.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement. Good.
Take down the stairs. Examine.
You're only
Okay.
Lay her.
You make your way to the
Slick.
without hesitation, though your nerves are seized. You steel
Finish
your
the job.
resolve and take.
Proceed to the cabin.
Oh. The interior.
Take the
take-
blade.
You walk. What are you talking about? You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin.
Silence,
nothing?
I see.
You can't.
Let me quickly see if we need it. Him again. So nothing too good to do that.
Now, hold on. As do I. You're going to get
Get the
everyone
blade?
killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Feel like someone I know you're probably going to kill.
Oh, hey, that someone is me. And yes, you're right. That is exactly what I would do. Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
She's annoyed that we saw through it.
You know me too well.
The princess grits her teeth, and her cunning gaze once again meets yours. And then she
And there
buries
she
the
goes.
blade in your heart.
Let's go.
It isn't long. The interior. You step forward and approach the scorched entryway
Oh,
leading
it's
to the
shaped.
basement.
After
Hesitating,
this place always follows the same
you reach
rules.
forward and you step through the frame of scorched wood and make the stairs to the basement of their spa.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much.
They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of her voice.
I can't get away. I don't.
I don't know what I
I
want.
think you know how the.
Did?
You continue down the basement stairs. You step out the hearth.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you
Yeah,
here to
here to
laugh?
laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I would hold it against you?
Careful now. I'm the one with the knife. Of course I thought there might be bad blood. I didn't think I could trust you then, and it looks like I was right, because I definitely can't trust you now. I guess this is what I deserve. What we both deserve.
I'm out. Whatever you do, don't let her out of there. It's not going to end well for anyone.
Hey! Welcome to the winning team.
Oh, can it, will you? I'm not happy to be here. This is just the only move that was still worth making.
Reach for the blade.
You reach into the thorns, towards her bloodied hands and the blade clutched tight in her grasp. But she snatches it away, ignoring the thorns that carve fresh wounds as she moves within her prison of vines.
I knew this was the only reason you'd come back down here. I'm not falling for it. It's mine now, and I'll let these thorns tear me to shreds before I hand it over.
Reach for the blade.
You reach into the nest of thorns once again, and again she yanks the blade away, despite the obvious pain it causes.
Play your games all you want, but I've decided how I feel. I can do this forever if that's what it takes to keep it out of your hands.
There's nothing that can change her mind.
We're past that. You and I both know words are hollow.
Figures. I wouldn't trust her, so why would she trust us? You're the one who got us here. If you weren't doing so much scheming, maybe we could have formed a genuine connection. Maybe we could have fixed things.
I think there are a lot of other people worth pointing fingers at before you go blaming me.
There?
I'm just looking out for our best interests. Did you forget she stabbed us last time? The game's over. We shouldn't have pushed her so hard. Give it up and leave her here. It's not like she can go anywhere on her own.
Cut you free. But you have to give me the blade.
I'm not falling for it.
Fine. If you still want to wallow in it, I just...
Do you really think you can just wash your hands of all of this? Do you really think you can just leave me here?
This is even better than stabbing her. The same reward without any of that nasty effort. It's not even better. Putting off a choice is always worse than making a committed decision, especially when you already know the right answer. Almost feels like we're as bad as the powers that be. Is that all it really took to twist us into yet another tyrant? A single ounce of control? It sure feels like it. She looks so sad,
But what else can we do?
bleeding and alone. And we're just turning our back on her. Oh, stop trying to bring morality into this. There are winners in life and there are losers, and what matters is that right now, we've decided to be a winner. But as you approach the basement stairs, you make a grim realization. The thorns won't
What a
let
surprise.
you leave. We don't have any way to cut through them. Okay, new plan. We re-befriend the princess, get the blade, and all of us leave here together as friends.
You can't leave without me, can you? Isn't that funny? Isn't that so funny? This is perfect, actually. Just you and me rotting down here forever, together. You know, just to make sure things are a little more permanent, I think I'm going to take this particular needle out of the picture.
She wouldn't. It's only fair. We were going to leave her with no way out. Please return in the kindness. Thorns slice into the princess's hands, lacerating what little skin remains as she raises the blade to her mouth.
Wait, seriously?
Take it. Take it now, before she swallows it out of spite. You stand in place among the thorns, inert, merely watching as the princess swallows your only way out of this place. She actually did it.
He actually swallowed the
She's
blade.
better at this game than we are, but we're all losers now. Nobody wins. Nobody. She wins if she gets what she wants. And it looks like what she wanted was this. Blood trickles down the corner of her mouth, then flows from between her lips. She smiles.
There. Isn't this just perfect?
Goodbye.
She's gone.
Proceed to the cabin.
Flickering light.
I'm ready to go
I
back.
await your return.
We just need to stop her next time, and then the tour is done. Now, I have an idea what to keep. I'm not sure if it works. It mentioned that we need to let
You
her
make your
free
way up.
herself.
The interior.
Take the blade,
You take.
and we need to question if she's armed or not.
The door to.
Oh, are you now?
I
Why
haven't
don't you
decided
how about
to.
you?
Profit?
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
I had to keep the blade, I just realized. I let go of it too early.
You make your. The interior of the blade.
Take the
You take-
blade into the basement.
The door to the
I think I'm here to kill
Oh,
you.
are you now? Why don't you come
Haven't
down? How
decided
about you
yet.
drop the knife?
Look how. Don't you dare. It's far.
Tighten your
You
grip.
ignore the trembling in your hand.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in the.
Are you sure that she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eye.
Hesitating.
I think we've done what we need to do. Now chopping the
Then I'm
blade.
not talking to you.
Chop the blade.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just.
I don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Oh, have you?
You know.
Let's see if I did this right.
Oh, you have. You walk there large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't.
Maybe it's doubtful.
You don't have
Well,
the key.
you do have that big shot.
She speaks. We were stuck down here for long enough. You were telling someone. You make it easier for everyone.
I heard the doors, the knife.
You won't like. Without hesitation, you bring.
That's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, look, a remnant.
Then I'm not talking to you. Well, I guess we are.
For the Lord.
You sure you don't want to talk?
You stare at the princess. She. The two of you are gonna do. You'll have. The blade.
Thank you. Maybe now we can.
I don't know what you.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
We talked
Oh.
enough.
Have you?
You know. That seems like a pretty. Leaving her alive is too.
One way or another. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll.
You have.
I make that choice. I'm walking out of the basement.
I know it's a chance we'll have to take.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the prince.
It won't be long before I slip the.
Slip these Either way, she dropped.
Turn around and finish the job.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry. You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays.
That was a plan. So I do need to leave.
He'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close. Okay. You settle. It isn't long.
I know you're.
She sounds. As she
When I
vibrates.
get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
This isn't what I wanted either.
Then I'm not talking to you. I guess we are.
For the Lord.
Yeah, I'm.
For goodness sake, the two of you.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just.
We'll be fine. Don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
And I want here to kill you?
Do you?
No.
You're lying.
It was talked enough.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, blood sprays.
This is what I wanted. I'm trying to figure out how to get the last CGs. Get her to bake her own chains. Could always lead a means of an easy address.
You make your way. A warning. The interior.
If I don't take the blade, and then leave,
The door to.
You must.
let's talk first.
Okay.
If I stayed and kept you company,
Thank you. You turn back.
So you weren't kidding. I thought you were just making a bad joke. You were actually sent here to kill me. You'll
Yep.
regret this, but you'd.
Slip these. She has to be bluffing, but you rush up. Okay. If we're sure about this, you slowly creep down the basement stairs. Where the is it just?
hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Okay.
Your eyes dart. Where is she? You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll
Investigate the
You
arm.
step forward to investigate the severed limb. A trail of blood leads, and then you hear the quiet patter of feet against the floor, and there's suddenly a weight on your her teeth. The ferocious. This is the end. You shouldn't have let that. Everything goes dark.
I'll open it up to the
Your honor?
decent. But it doesn't. I'm not sure how to get these two. Souls, chat, any ideas? I keep struggling with those two. I want to get them out of my way. But nothing seems to be triggering those CGs.
You make your.
Judging from the order that they're put, find the damsel, find the prisoner, find the spectre, find the razor. The witch. Find the stranger. What's the means of these quests?
The interior of the blade.
What to do? Take the blade. Touching back. What if I'll wait? Would that do anything?
The door. Good. You're.
Let's start first.
Okay.
Thank
My
you.
upstairs.
Oh, you.
We can start order.
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer?
Your eyes dart. Where is she?
Lock the door.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately.
I'll wait.
Do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
You do your best to patiently wait her out, but eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Keep
You
waiting.
wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers. You barely even realize that you've started to drift off. Pain tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging into organs. There's nothing to be done. You're already half gone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. Everything goes dark. You're on.
And no. I thought that would have been one.
You're here.
But it wasn't. I'm stumped. I read the beast. It took end up to the den. We're going to Flitch.
The interior. You take the blade.
Let the basement.
The door to the base.
No.
You lunge to the side. Pick.
Stop
If you
hiding and
want
show
to
yourself.
see me,
You're deflect.
and you bear
This isn't going to work.
Head up back.
We're in her domain.
Like I
What's the plan?
said, we're going.
But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her.
Right.
You make your
Proceed to the cabin.
the interior.
I don't know what
Alright.
you're planning, but you're making my...
The steel claw makes us sloppy, too confident. You step.
Smash
Bring
it.
your fist crashing down into the open hole.
Proceed
You
down
say
the
nothing.
stairs.
Maintaining the basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to.
I to lure her
You
out.
step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart there. She's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess
I'm not
erupts.
fighting.
Conflict in your heart, though usually of little consequence, slows you down just enough. You don't make it into the tunnel before you feel her hot breath at your back, rushing up your death. Again.
Huh? Interesting.
She's gone. And is that?
That was unexpected.
I
You like
I
my
will be
glance.
That's the spirit.
Okay, let's try this route then.
The interior.
Take the blade. Enter the basement.
The door. Good.
Continue down the
You're still
stairs.
listening to reason.
Then why did you bring...
Drop it.
The blade.
thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Talked enough. Getting you out of here. Going
I'll be-
upstairs. Turn to the
You make your way.
stairs. Take the
Against
princess.
your better judgment. No, we.
And now, slide
You
princess.
bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. As the blade falls from your trembling hands, the princess rears back, readying a bone-shattering haymaker. You fall to your knees, barely able to process every blow is as punishing as if we're lucky.
Oh,
She places a confident heel on your chest. Her knee falls to your throat. It can't just... I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Did that give us
Your
anything? First of all, we ended up to the tower. nothing. Thought we might as well do this. I wonder if we can do anything here?
If that's what you...
Take the blade.
The door to the basement. Making your way down the spiral staircase, the princess... The blade slips from your fingers, and on her command you fall to the floor, knees painfully
tried to kill
connecting
me.
with hard stone.
What draws you back?
I won't tell you.
You will.
Just do it already.
It's not send the word.
Weak-willed
Just can't let you
I
do
say,
that.
You
That's
reach
the blade.
forward. You can feel a
That.
creaking... Oh,
And this.
will end.
It doesn't give me a choice this
No,
time.
you can't just slay yourself. You're perfect.
So, if this is where we want to be,
But a great and horrible...
doesn't matter, the cabin's gone. Hey, funny. Didn't you say something about a turn-up driver? Want to make everyone unhappy?
I don't know. I'm at a loss. What if we run away again? I'm sure it'll work this time. To where? Anywhere.
You're all ruining the moment of her.
Oh, I didn't even consider that. Wait,
A coward to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the This isn't cowardice. Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both?
are you so awestruck?
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of you.
Now!
Yes,
apparently
Your Grace.
She
They
turns
beat
you.
you.
So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions.
She's right.
So, let's get the weapon. Take the
With a
blade.
grim determination, you yank. Yeah.
You're not going to win. You know that, right? What are you going to do with that tiny blade? Give her a scratch.
Souls! Thank you so much for 9 months for subscribing. Thank you so much.
Even if that's all we manage, I'd rather go down swinging. See how everything's
Anyway,
floating around
now that
her?
we're here-
I bet we could make it if we just jumped really hard. You gather yourself, closing your eyes and shutting out the towering vision of the princess. There is only her and you. That's all there ever was. It's time to face her.
Charge into oblivion.
You launch yourself towards the princess. The pull of her gravity catches you.
Such defiance even now.
Don't use...
That's right, she doesn't! With a heavy thump, you land on her chest. It's
Ow.
now or never. We've come this far. Let's take it home.
Carve into her divine heart.
You strike, but her skin is like steel. Though you stab at her again and again, the wounds are superficial, mere etchings in a sprawling surface.
You see? It was always pointless. All this has done is bring us close to her.
It's not pointless, it can't be. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't some hope we could succeed.
Is that all?
The princess plucks you from her chest, pinching the scruff of your neck.
I forgive you your transgressions.
She thinks she's so much better than us.
Offered us forgiveness. You would turn down such an incredible gift. You...
There must be something. I the blade at her eye.
Yes! Yes! Let's give her something to remember us by. You concentrate your will to a fine point and hurl your blade at the princess's eye. It flies through the night sky and then nothing. She could never be harmed by... It pierces her cornea.
That was anticlimactic.
She howls, recoiling in pain, and you fall from her distracted hand. You hit the ground with a painful thud. She narrowly misses you as she comes crashing down to her knees.
So I've misread you. You are not the willful key that will turn the lock of my liberation. You are an enemy to be smitten by my hand.
The princess holds up her
Oh, boy.
monumental hand, its glowing palm radiating a blinding light. It grows and grows until it's all you can see. And then you erupt, your very soul mere kindling to her light. The inferno incinerates everything that is you. And with it... No, that's not right. Why is it hot? I'm not supposed to be able to feel anything. Oh no. Oh no.
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against my divine body. Damnation for purifier's blood.
Oh boy. There's nothing left yet to persist amid the world
It's
unraveled.
cold now, and I feel small. I thought I was everything, but I'm no better than you, am I?
There she goes. Leave the divine being with a blinding scar.
There's a
Ready to go back?
next. I will be here.
Okay, so... We could have done we could have had everything. If only it spent a little time. Noted. But we got more things. As for the tower... Is the tower marked? It is. So we need some breakfast again. But not on the thingies that we wanted.
You make your way
However-
up the short path.
There is something I still wish to try.
The interior...
Take the blade.
You take the blade.
Maybe I can do the razor one actually. Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
That?
You ignore... I'm
Are you sure she's
positive.
that armed?
You charge the princess.
And there goes my shot.
Are you serious?
I didn't
Oh,
do the thank you
warning.
for the head cuts.
The interior of the...
Okay. Take the
You
blade.
take the... It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her, Yeah, her...
I hope you've.
There is something... Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes...
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
She's trying to trick us. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Not sure which fruit will do this, so let's try... Screw it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Wait, what if we just don't approach? But die?
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all. How conciliatory of you. We appreciate. At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
Yep.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defence. She's even better at this than she was last time. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Okay.
With a squelch, she does. Everything goes dark.
Welcome to
You're on a
arms
path
race.
in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over... You're what? The interior of the I feel... Oh ho ho ho! The circle's getting... Yeah, but for whom? Someone or something is out there pulling the strings and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them. But what if that someone is us, eh? Eh? Wouldn't that be neat? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't... Great, so obviously this is our no wonder thing. That can't be right. It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real. Let's just stay focused. The only furniture of note is that we take it.
Yeah,
okay,
we take
sure.
it.
You take the blade before this feels right. That's right, we've got... What if winning is the wrong move? It isn't. I'd love to get started just... You walk through the door. You do know what door...
Let me quickly see. According to this happens when we meet her again.
There isn't a door, there's just that there isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? We can see our reality just fine. I can feel the air coming up.
Haunted, where did you come
You
from?
make your way to the door. Let's just fumble for the
You're
reach
supposed
forward
to
and
be here.
place, and the mirror's gone. It was never there. It feels like it's time for us to just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance. Your body tumbles.
Hello?
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time.
She's thinking about Dutch. Nothing bad is plenty bad. The past isn't your internal big
There's the blades.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit.
This is the choice. A fighter can
I
obviously...
guess we have a weapon. Okay, I'm in. Let's do this. This can't be the right answer. It's too easy. Well, if we die, right? Then we can try again next time. Sure.
Just stab her! I'm done explaining myself. I'm going to stab her now.
Yeah, no more moping. We're gonna fight her, and we're gonna win. Blade poised to strike, you charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh? Okay. Yes, I love this. Try to stab me. Try to stab me and see what happens.
Here goes. We can make this work. Yes, if we pay attention, we won't die. Yeah, mind over matter, mind over matter, mind over matter. What if we can't do this? You and the princess exchange a flurry of blows, and you manage to narrowly avoid death several times, till finally you see it. An opening. It's a trick. Don't take it. No, screw that. Ours. Ours. I called it. It's ours, and we're taking it. And you do take it. But as you close in, yet another blade erupts from the princess. You have no time to react before you feel it sliding through your ribs. A trick. I knew it. I told you to be careful of tricks. What? From where? From her knee, apparently.
Oh, too slow.
Oh, that's bullshit. Bloody unfair. Unfortunately, for the sake of the world, fair doesn't factor into this. Another ow.
I'm not sure if they did what they wanted.
I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
It would have worked if we just stabbed her harder.
Oh,
yes!
are you one of us? I thought that only happens when we're on her. No, you're in her. Where the hell are you? We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. Stop saying dead, all of you. This is no wonder everything's so...
I wonder what you're going to do next.
But I guess, okay,
We don't need...
yeah, as long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
We're going to fight her again. It doesn't work. And she keeps
Go
doing it.
till she skewers you.
Ooh,
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. She skewers you.
you're cute.
See? We...
Empty your mind. Him too. And me. A bit all the time.
I think you know.
Look, didn't need to test that. Now let's still have a little talk.
Ever
The same as always, Slide Princess.
you speak of me as a... You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of... But you did not go quietly. Without me,
Yeah, I did
there
not.
are no externalities to resist. Death is a fantasy. You are to fact, but we had it to down.
There's no point keep fighting.
Nothing
Free myself. No, this isn't right. Let's see. Unconditional surrender.
Reverse psychology, I like it. Dying is bad, and if you do this, we die. How does unconditionally surrendering work for us anyway? Does it have to be unanimous? Apparently not. Hey now, let's see how it goes. It could work. It's worth a shot.
I'll do anything they
Throw
just
your
don't
hands
stop
in the
me.
air and drop your blade.
You can't surrender. Don't you know it takes two to stop a fight?
Ah, shit. Before you can do anything else, she charges you and dodge. We dodge.
Yes!
Huh. Okay, you dodge.
No, I thought you were surrendering.
And then she skewers you. Ow. Huh. That's weird. The blade's back in our hand.
Can't even surrender, right?
Oh, a new one of... I thought that only happens when we die. Stop saying
seems
dead
like we need to
all
go
of
here
this
more
horribly
often.
wrong. How many times have you been here?
Now we fight.
We just... Well, there's more of us. And then you skewer yourself. Alright, what just happened?
Just... Now let's do this proper.
I think you know.
Cause this might get very interesting.
You speak
Yep.
of me as if I am a ghost.
Let me quickly take a peek actually. What we do need to do there. Alright, slaying her seems to be an option.
That too is that cold. A pain. You mire yourself in an. It is from.
All of them? It's good to be here. There's still a piece of me.
It's time to.
She's... Then
I'm
let's
ready.
go.
Now let's see what happens. Cause this shouldn't be right.
And here we are.
Yeah.
I'd say we were back where it all
Strange begins-
started, but I guess
That
it's a
gets
little
strange
after that,
begins.
isn't it? Do you need me? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place.
Hello.
You made it here too. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
So, do we take the blade yet? I suppose we can still talk with the blade.
It's just us.
It's just three
I
of
think
us?
the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
Ah.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is... well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he?
She didn't!
I always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied it was there. It's gone, though. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And
Yep.
I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're going to need that blade.
Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So, you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if I suggest that twice, especially since you never took me up on it last time. There's the guy I know.
Well, I'm tempted to throw it. Tempted to throw it. We need to do some stabbing.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. Let's talk one last time before you kill us, if that's still what you want to do.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though.
Yeah.
At least somebody here feels put together.
Continue down the stairs.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Even after everything you've seen, and all the lives we've lived together, you still want to kill us. The Echo really got his hooks into you. Unless you have your own reasons for wanting us dead?
Let's have a sit first. Are you the same as out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it?
Yeah.
We really are the same.
Can I not just talk to you if we were taken away? Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been. Even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are. And neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. We are what we are, and this is in your nature. Even through everything, through all the worlds we've seen and experienced, through all the lives we've known and lost, we could never imagine a world without you and us. It doesn't feel possible. Despite it all, we've always loved you. We hope you don't regret what comes next.
The blink and the pencil is gone. All you have left is a small melancholy plate that sits on the borders of your heart.
Then
Now
we
she's
did what
done.
we set out to do. Come on, let's get going. We don't need to linger down here anymore. That's right. We've got a whole world to see.
The basement behind. The stairs. And then
It's
outside
quiet
we
here. Yeah, there's not a lot for us to do, is there?
let yourself free.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left.
Nope. Come on now, we simply had to break out with some god, aren't we?
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd We really did. We're the house now. We get to make the rules.
Welcome back, everyone. It's great to see you again.
Yeah. We can do that.
Alright. So that's it again, one more run. And we checked out Filthy. Princesses, there's so much to do still. Maybe one day we'll manage to do them all. But that day wasn't today. So, I'm gonna cash out now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.